Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the gamer section back with another review. For today's review is on A Plague's Tale Requiem for the Xbox Series X and S, PS5, Nintendo Switch via cloud, and PC. Taking place 6 months after the events of the first game, you play as Amicia and her brother Hugo, where you travel to southern France to look for an island to help provide a cure for Hugo's blood disease. Overwhelmed by his newfound powers from Hugo, Amicia must face the trauma that she has went through from killing enemies and the other actions done to protect herself and her brother. Graphically, A Plague's Tale Requiem is one of the best looking games that I've seen at the start of this generation of gaming. If you played The Last of Us Part 2 and Uncharted, this game graphically is very impressive. The way that the fluid feel of the menu screen to the gameplay is nice. The music in the game is really speaking to how in-depth the cutscenes are when it comes to the dynamics of the game. A Plague's Tale Requiem is an action-adventure stealth game that is told from a third-person perspective. The combat system has expanded from the first game to the point some of the areas in the game is at a point where you have no choice but to fight the enemies in multiple ways. You have weapons like the slingshot, crossbow, and a knife to kill with. You also have pots where you can craft to make it flammable and can help you with the rats. Speaking of rats, they're back in the game and they're bigger, better, and better than ever. Unlike the innocents, Amicia would not die in one hit from an enemy, but still will die easily if you get attacked by the rats in the game. Rats are used in advantage by manipulating them to solve puzzles and lure them to kill enemies. Like for example, when you go to kill the lights around the enemy, the rats will kill the enemy with ease. The game also features a new progression system in which us gamers will be awarded skills and new abilities. If you love stealth, then you have skills for you through the game that can help you sneak around easily. You can also upgrade the gear and equipment at workbenches. The key flaw in the game is that it is 30 frames per second. When I was going into the game, I was looking at the 60 frames per second because we are in a new gen, so 60 frames per second should be the new norm. Another big issue is the graphics as far as the cutscenes that are concerning. When you see some of the dialogues, the game looks so realistic, but there were moments where I was like, this game should look better than this during the cutscenes. Another issue is somewhat on the gameplay side of the game. Even though they made some improvements compared to Innocence, there was still some aspects of the gameplay they needed to tweak to make this game better. For that, I give A Plague's Tale Requiem a 4 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for gaming, and that's the gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel.